Hello everyone, welcome to Level Up. In this particular video, we'll dealing with certain PYQs, previous year questions, to understand what is the nature of these exams, CUET PG exam, and how you can tackle with these questions if you understand the basic pattern, if you understand what is the kind of nature of these papers, what are the nature of questions. We will ask certain particular questions in this particular PYQ, which deals with certain set of questions related to match the following. Why it is important? Because as we have discussed in our previous videos as well, in earlier as well, कि most of the PYQs, most of the questions in CUET exams focus a lot on chronology, focus a lot on particular terms, right? And if you see this pattern of exams, if these questions will deal with particular chronologies, or they will try to understand the thematic understanding or the conceptual understanding. आपको concept कितना पता है, आपको particular word के meaning associate कर पाते हैं कि नहीं, and do you know the chronology of this particular term, right? आप एक particular text chronology define कर सकते हैं कि नहीं. So chronology and concept, these are two major things that we need to do, that we need to consider when we are dealing with CUET PG exam and PYQ, right? तो इनमें हम लोग जो हैं will try to get a sense of PYQ, will try to deal with certain questions ancient से, medieval से, modern से, will try to understand कि क्या एग्जाम में आप पूछा जाता है, और अगर आपको ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन आता है तो what is the way to look out for it to answer this question, and also study the way these questions have been asked. आपसे पूछा जाएगा कुछ पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चंस. नाउ द ट्रिक इज कि आपको ये नहीं बताया जाएगा कि किस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में वो पर्टिकुलर चीजें फ्रेम की गई हैं, राइट? मैथ द फॉलोइंग हमने इसीलिए चूज किया है बिकॉज इन क्वेश्चंस को आपको समझना बहुत जरूरी है. दे हैव जस्ट गिवन यू द कॉन्सेप्ट, दे हैव नॉट गिवन यू द कॉन्टेक्स्ट. कॉन्टेक्स्ट आपको समझना पड़ेगा. तो जब तक आपको पढ़ेंगे नहीं, या फिर जब तक आप लोग जो है PYQs नहीं समझेंगे, यू विल नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड the demand of question. And as I say, demand of question is very important to answer it. If you understand ये question में पूछा क्या जा रहा है and what the question demands you to think, you have done a lot in answering it. 50% काम आपका तभी हो गया. Rest all you have to figure it out कि अब इसमें connections कैसे बनाने हैं, right? तो context समझना सबसे ज़्यादा important है. So let's look at this question. आपको question पूछा गया match list 1 with list 2. Right, and you have been given 4 factors in list 1 and 4 in the list 2. Right, this is basically conceptual question, जिसमें आपसे जो है particular concept पूछा गया है, एक particular term पूछा गया है, और आपको उससे identify करना है कि which term denotes what. लेकिन आपको context नहीं दिया गया है. अब आपसे पूछा गया रुपया, दाम, अशरफी, अधेला. What we can make out of it is that it is dealing with particular coinage system. ठीक है, Rupiah is a money, is a currency, Dam is a currency, Ashrafi is a currency, and Adhela is a currency. Right? Now, list 2 makes it even more clear कि gold coin है, silver coin है, half dam है, copper coin है. So it basically dealing with coinage system, but it doesn't tell you कौन से period का, right? कौन से period का coinage है जिसके अनुसार आप लोग अपना दिमाग लगाएंगे. So first thing is this particular question deals with Mughal period. If you know the period, it will make sense to it, और आप लोग के लिए आंसर करना आसान होगा, because all these 4 currency were the major part of the Mughal currency coinage system, right? Some currency after a point lose their value, right? Like दाम की वैल्यू जो है वो कम हो गई, दाम became a lesser coin, ठीक है, and it was replaced by a currency called टंका, right? दाम actually was a coin that has a very significant value ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड. इसलिए आप देखोगे कि दाम से जुड़े हुए 2 कॉइन्स हैं, दाम एंड ऑप्शन में हाफ दाम भी दिया हुआ है, ठीक है. दाम इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है बिकॉज इट्स अ करेंसी ऑफ लोअर डिनोमिनेशन, इज अ कॉपर कॉइन, राइट? दाम इज अ कॉपर कॉइन. तो उसमें क्या होता है कि मोस्ट द लोअर ट्रांजेक्शन टेक प्लेस इन टर्म्स ऑफ दाम, ठीक है. तो दाम वॉज अ वेरी मेजर कॉपर कॉइन, ठीक है. Rupiah, as is what like रुपये is basically the currency that we associate very firmly. ठीक है, आज के टाइम पे भी we call our currency रुपये, but it's something that has to deal with the 16th century development, right? शेर शाह सूरी के टाइम पे इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था and it was later followed in the Mughal period. So rupiah is a silver coin, right? Silver coins which had 16 denominations. These 16 denominations were called ana. ठीक है, 16 anas used to make 1 rupiah, and 1 rupee was a silver coin, right? Third thing was asharfi. Asharfi was a very valuable coin. Many a time these coins were not used for larger transaction, for major transaction, but it was used for commemorative value, right? So these currencies were comparatively very significant in terms of the economic value, right? But it's not a coin that we used to generally associate with lower transaction. Asharfis, because Asharfis were the gold coins, so they had a very high value, right? So many a time they were used for commemorative purposes, right? Not always, but they do have economic value as well. And so we have adhela. Adhela was basically the half of a dam. ठीक है, the half dam was called adhela, right? So if you see the options very clearly, we can see the rupiah was a silver coin, right? Dam was a copper coin, asharfi was a gold coin, adhela was a half dam, right? We are able to associate it with it because we are able to associate all the coins to a single period. अगर आप लोग ये नहीं समझ पाएंगे कौन से पीरियड से डील कर रहा है, तो आप लोग को अलग अलग पीरियड से समझेंगे, राइट? और पॉसिबल है कि आप में कुछ गलती कर सके, राइट? सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज द ऑप्शन इज ए का 2, राइट? बी का 4, सी का 1 एंड डी 3, राइट? सो बेसिकली ए 2, बी 4, C1 and D3. The option number 2 is the right answer, right?